Look. Yeah. Yeah. Look. It's like I show up at like 2:45 before the morning. That's some sort of surprise. Just to be sure that you mind. Can see you every day. If I want you on a wedding, they think it's important to try. Applying more than my mind to you. These raps and these rhymes for you. Checking in them shorts that you less important for I. Got me thinking I would pay it if your mortgage was high. Come around, I'll rub you down. You get your boy a massage. I'll enjoy it a lot. Like the commitment without you, an option isn't. Got me so optimistic. I feel I should stop and get some things to God. He got me with you. Other men I contend is your girlfriend just got to witness what we have and stop the dissing, baby. Cause I've been on it. Where they trying to fix shit. Baby, no lying, you my addiction. Feeling delighted, this life I missed it. All I desire, retire, quit this game that you playing. They come with me too, baby. Hey.
Girl, it's like you know me. The way you walking, girl, is you gon' show me. The things you do to me is something so new to me. What must I prove to you to show you you ain't losing me? You know that you led me from the go. I'm down to take it slow.
Yeah.
Case you
it's like, I really like that Nicki Minaj type. Attitude plus you thinking them thighs tight. You more than attractive, I can prove it through action. If you thinking nigga acting as if I was Makai's wife. Treat you like the angel God had you designed like bathtub, back rub. After that you had your wine night. Now enter intuition, but when listening signs might appear. I had it here to understand you the white type. I'm thinking I can hold your ass close to the end. And niggas get the notion, don't approach you again. So ring finger, make a toast and you in. These are the type of things I'm thinking while alone at the crib. Not sure if you the one, but girl I'm hoping you is. Kept my focus, you was open and no joke or pretend. But like you could be my wife by the time I'm older with kids. So I had to make the song just so you know what it is. Time to meet you, baby. Yeah. Woo. Break it down.
Defend himself from what? From what? What was he defending himself from? Tell me that. Some of you motherfuckers think this is a joke.
This ain't no game. For real.
They straight, they think this is a fucking joke.
We with you, baby. We with
you. They want him back in Ferguson. I can't get nobody back.
R.I.P. to the ones we lost. Hands up, hands up. No justice, no peace.
Does anybody care for the pain of the mothers? Does anybody care for the tears that be running down their cheeks? Cause they baby just got killed in these streets by the people that's supposed to protect and serve, but that's not what they do. They rather point and shoot and fix the situation after your soul is levitating. Man, I'm hating the world that I'm living in. It's full of sin, full of darkness. Where is the light? They supposed to be the ones to read us of rights, but how can they when they not even doing right? All they wanna do is take a life. But we wrong if we stand and fight. Man, I can't stand the sight of the government. Babies dying, mamas crying, criminals getting off, and they loving me. R.P. to Mike Brown. Trayvon, got my hoodie on, ready to get my snack on, cause I'm a renegade and I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind any given time of day, cause Lord knows they could've did it in a better way, but they chose a different route and they thought of each bullet before they let them come out. Now you knew what you was doing before you even did it, and you know you should pray for them crimes that you committed, and you know you was wrong but your ass still did it. Lord, I pray for the innocent, and I pray that their souls was heaven sent, and I pray for the parents that's so caring for their loved ones, cause I know they on their knees and they cannot breathe, so I pray to you, Lord, help us please.
Why they gotta lie? Why they gotta die? I'm on the corner screaming why like this. Nobody should ever look at a child like this. Nobody should ever hurt a child like this. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Said I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I could. Looking over my shoulder, I didn't do anything wrong, that's what I told you. You don't listen to the ground, yeah, you just fold them, cause we seem to be at the bottom of this here totem. Don't matter the age, man, your rage, man, and your fear, man. Get the best of you, man. And yeah, I'm talking to the man, cause I want y'all to understand. No longer puppets here, man, cause all this dying can't be in the plan. This dying can't be in the plan. Yeah, blood in the streets is a shame. Can we stop at sheets? Influenced by way of living. Say it will make you a beast, but talking about selling poison ain't the way to breach. These young minds, they spending time living lies. Say that it can get you money, yeah, your future looking bright. But remember, quick money always comes with a price. Sooner or later, that price will be alive. Follow the Lord and your path will be realized. Yeah.
Follow the Lord and your path will be realized. Young minds they spending time living life. Follow the Lord and your path will be realized.
I have a dream. One day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of the street. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
R.P. to Trayvon, R.P. to Mike Brown, R.P. to everybody who ain't getting no love before this died down. Civilians are getting killed, homie. The law committing crimes now. Soon we all gonna be in trouble. It's only a matter of time now. So if anybody's saying I'm wrong, tell them zip it up as if they fly down. Got me nervous even when I drive home, just because I'm black and make a shot down. Speaking to them in the wrong tone, things get escalated, raising eyebrows. Get recorded cause you got your phone on. No indictment, but you might get 5 rounds. That's real. Man, I told you that I'm fed up. Gotta tell my homies, try and keep your head up. Everybody out here always getting set up. Will it ever let up? Cause even if you put your hands up and you say you give it, man, you might get wet up. They ain't even thinking about using their handcuffs, and it's true. And I can't go blame every cop, but if we don't do something now, all this crime will never stop. Protest after protest over those who protect us. Yeah, shoot to kill and arrest us. You committed crimes, you been best took. Hey, I seen both the good and the evil. I make great men who have badges, love protecting their people. I've seen civilians kill others cause finances ain't equal. Both sides have got to change. I pray that my message can reach down.
Why they gotta lie? Why they gotta die? I'm on the corner screaming why like this. Nobody should ever look at a child like this. Nobody should ever hurt a child like this. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Said I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Why they gotta lie? Why they gotta die? I'm on the corner screaming why like this. Nobody should ever look at a child like this. Nobody should ever hurt a child like this.
Hi, my network people. This is my first time on the radio, so this is going to be fun today.
Hey, it's all good.
So I'd like to welcome everybody to our show, Spotlight of Columbus.
Yes.
This is going to be an awesome show. For one, we're going to be talking about everything that's going on here in Columbus, Ohio, giving platform to all the entrepreneurs, artists, anything that's going on here positive in Columbus, Ohio. That's what we're going to be talking about. Today, I have my buddy here, Capone, who's actually going to be chiming in from now to now.
Hello, everybody. I didn't want to talk, but I guess we're going to make it do what it do, baby.
Hey, y'all tune in.
I also have William Ryan here with me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Ryan, new entrepreneur / everything that you need. Graphics, everything, music, everything. Tune in.
Okay, so we're making this a family affair tonight. Just so you know, we have a lot of different, like I said, entrepreneurs that's going to be on the show. Tonight, I just wanted to because it's our first show, to make sure it's going to be kind of relaxed, let everybody know a little bit about what we're doing, what's coming up. I'm telling you, you're going to love it with everybody that we have on the show today. Today, though, I'm going to focus on my son and everything that he's going to be doing. The music that you just heard is one of the songs that him and his little brother, he calls, put together.
OPZ, I see you, man.
It's lovely. Love it. That's one of my favorite songs that they've actually done. But he is right between going to be one of my engineers for the radio show. He's very talented as far as doing his own legendary images, which you'll see on our Spotlight of Columbus website on Facebook. We're also going to be having our own website that'll be up next week, Spotlight of Columbus. And we're also going to be on Instagram, LinkedIn, all of the different radio, or I wouldn't say radio, social media areas. But one of the things I just want to make sure is that the reason why we really want you to just stay tuned and really be involved in everything that's going on here is because it's going to give anybody that wants to be an entrepreneur that idea or that platform to show if they want to be able to, show in their talent or let somebody know what they're doing. This is what this show is about. And by next year, we plan on being on CW. So I'm telling you, we have a lot going on.
Power moves going on, everybody.
And I have a great support system. Capone is one. Thank you, Capone, for everything that you put together for us tonight.
That's what we do. Just come and say, you're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you. And back up.
So Ryan, or Mr. William Ryan, as you want me to call you today, tell us a little bit about Legendary Images.
Well, Legendary Images actually was created when, about 7 years ago. I actually honestly took it serious about 3.5 years ago. It's a graphic design company slash music. I wanted to basically incorporate the two because it's a creative bond that they both have. If you have the music, there are a lot of individuals, and I've actually sat down with a few of my friends, colleagues and everything like that. They've been musically inclined, and then gradually as they're still putting out music, they always had a base for art. I've always had an eye for detail. You know that personally. From a child, I've always gravitated towards music, being a performer. So I wanted to incorporate music, performing arts, and music and actual graphic design to incorporate a brand and a quality that everyone would love. And it looks like, honestly, over my Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, just based off of the last 3 years, I've gotten a very great outcome in broadcasting and putting out these artistic paintings. It would be motion art and everything like that. It's been great. I've actually had people from California reach out to me and say, what can I do to either help, or would you be able to do my album cover? I'm actually doing t-shirts and cell phones and things like that. So it's actually honestly a blessing. And I'm loving every bit and piece of this because it's something that I've always loved, and I was able to do it at a young age. So to bring some I would say quality of art and to incorporate it with my music that I put out with Don Meach and OPZ, both of them, shout out to them, because they gave me the push to actually try to be that to keep my hands in multiple pots, not just one, because we all are going to get older and we all have to create a legacy. And that's where Legendary Images comes from, because with art, it's always been legendary. It's always left a mark even after the artist was gone. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to incorporate that because my legacy with detail and everything like that will be pushed and will always, due to internet in general, it's always going to be shown and it'll be there forever and ever. And I wanted to just leave something for the people that do have detail. And and always look for the best in anything.
And that's my son talking right there. Now I'm gonna
just made mama proud.
She
said, that's my son right there.
That's my son right there. So one of the things, and I'm so proud of him as far as everything that he's been doing, for the simple fact that I have pushed him since, I think, as far as being my assistant, from the time that I started modeling.
Yeah.
And then from modeling to actually starting my own business with Denise Walls. Shout out to Denise Walls, Deepest Entertainment.
Hey,
my partner. But I mean, with everything that I've done, I've always pushed. Not just not just my son William, but the whole family. As far as making sure, no matter what we do it as a family, because no matter what, family is everything. So on my platform, that's actually how I started, as far as doing the modeling. Somehow from modeling, I met Denise.
A great transition. That was a beautiful transition from a model to a CEO. That was great.
Deepest Entertainment, and I've just been going ever since. Between that, I have some great mentors. Jerry Revish from Channel 10 actually was the one to push me to go into, as far as just being myself and being that host, whether it be on radio, whether it be on TV. He said it's very competitive on TV. So my first idea was, why do I have to go on just something that that's just automatic, or just something that everybody knows about? Why not make my own brand? Which is why I came up with Spotlight of Columbus. I have actually been working on this for 2 years now, as far as getting the LLC for it, and to be it's an honor that CW actually wants to work with us as far as having a TV show. But it's even a great honor to be here on WTMH radio, because I didn't know a lot about about radio at all, and that was the last thing I was thinking. And then ideas start coming up, and like I said, it's just been a blessing ever since. My son started off as being my assistant, and even when I forget stuff, he would have it right there at 12 years old. He would make sure that anything I forgot, he was right there.
Kept your butt out of trouble.
It did. It actually did. It kept me focused. And that was one of the main reasons why I got into and had that focus, because I already had the talent. We did like little talent shows over school and on just family events. We had talent shows there. And my mom, she basically, when I got of age, she said, this is what you're going to do.
And I pushed you.
And she did. She pushed me. She was like, if you're going to take this serious, you have to be serious about it. You have to learn the ins and outs of it. And you're going to be right behind me the whole way. So it was a blessing. Honestly. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I definitely do.
So since we have Capone on, and we know he has his own show too.
Why
don't you tell us a little bit about Capone? You're your own entrepreneur, and that's what this show is about. So tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Y'all know I don't like being on here sober, so we gonna try this out. The Buckeye Underground Show every Tuesday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Hosted by your boy Raven Capone, aka Mr. Washington, and my co-host DJ Dre. We specialize playing only the underground and independent. I had to weed myself out of saying local, because once we started getting music from, like I said, South Dakota, North Dakota, we don't know nobody there personally. It's no longer local. I can't say local. Even people here, I don't even call them local no more, because I'm like, the destination is out. So if you call them local, then they'll be local. Nah, underground.
This is worldwide.
Worldwide, man. Listen. But here, here's the funny part. Support is cool, but I don't aim for it no more. I don't like aiming for support, because I get more support from people I don't know. Stranger support is crazy.
That is very true.
It just goes all the way back. Like if you go grocery shopping with somebody that you know, it's a different feeling. But once you get to that lady at the cashier, another big conversation and energy start, and you be like, how in the hell? Why? She's a stranger. And she's seeing something. So just think out here, when you push your music or whatever you do, if a stranger says, I don't like it, then that's a very good answer, because he's honest or she's honest.
about them. Yeah.
Yeah, they just
you don't want somebody to just be talking to you because they're looking for you to like them and they don't want to say anything. I need the real.
Man, that's dope. Man, that's dope.
Yeah,
you be like, no, it's not.
Super trash.
Yeah, exactly.
You be like, I made it sound stupid on purpose just to see who's gonna like it. Like, but on our show, you know, we play, we drink, we have a ball where we're very, very raw and uncut, but very respectful. Only time we cuss people out is they play on the phone. Then that's when the bees and everything come out. But we have a good time, and for the people tuning in, I just made a big old Facebook stat about the show. I just videotaped y'all, and I'm like, we need clean music, and it just went to 5 sites simultaneously. My Instagram works crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? So you know, matter of fact, before I go any further, for the people listening, what's a good email? Or did you set up an email for your new show?
Actually, for the new show, no, not yet. That was one of the things. And Capone, you're going to help me with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
You got,
man,
you got Scott Storch over here, man.
Put me in there. I am not a Scott Storch. I'm a William Ryan.
Hey, listen.
It's a lot we're still working on.
Between emails and MP3s and sending and doing that stuff,
right?
He knows just as much as I do.
You're right.
I respect that.
Right.
I think
he knows as much as I do.
I respect that.
You don't work with an engineer.
You see, he just put you on point. Right?
Yeah. Like because I know you don't work with an engineer for multiple years. Look, you don't work with an engineer for multiple years and not knowing what you're doing. Because it's all technology. Because that's why I asked you. I was like, so you know, the engineer's like, yep, you have to learn something. Because the engineer gotta. I mean, I'm running 5 screens.
Yep.
This sucks sometimes. It do, man. Because once you get that buzz, you be like, all right, this is kind of bright.
We good.
I'll be down here lowering the contrast on the screen. I'll be like,
especially when you're intoxicated, it's just like, oh.
But if you watch the show, you see I be having glasses on.
Yeah.
Because it's too much.
It's bright.
It's too much. I'll be like my pupils dilated. But it's dope that now that you got a show on Mondays for Spotlight, because now I can get you hip to a lot of artists that they like being on my show, but I think we be so extra because that's our go time. So on here, if it's a little more down to earth, I might send you some people that be like, all right, they can have a conversation. Because sometimes we just get off of music and we just have a round table.
That's not bad at all. That creates better content and more character and broadening stuff.
You gotta get used to the cheers. I know,
It's almost like, oh Jesus,
everybody get it. It's like, man, this don't feel right. I'm a boy, Damon. This don't but I get what you're saying. But the bad part is about my show. And I say everything has a glitch. On our show, sometimes we do get off the music because we just having fun. Some artists, like for what you're doing, I would love to sign them up to come on your show because it might give them a chance to talk more. Because sometimes, like they don't mind being on it, but we start having so much fun. The conversations just go
anywhere
crazy. And then after the show, they're like, damn, we had so much fun, but we didn't even get to talk about our CD. And I'm like, well, we talked about the video, but it's cool because they start engaging once they get comfortable, and then they drink it too. Oh man, listen, they're like music, because it's music first, but we just trying to give people a higher platform because this is a real dope atmosphere in here. And then I do the Buckeye Underground After Hour show, where we go upstairs into the studio and I cut on cameras in the studio and let people rap in there, like really freestyle. And we have a one-on-one where it's more calmer, but I haven't been successful because we were drunk by that time. So by the time we get upstairs, it's all mayhem. We up there eating chicken on thing, cleaning up. It's gotten bad to where we watch it back and be like, but it's so genuine. People are like, that is so dope. And I'm like,
when can I come back?
Yeah, like, and we get a lot of strangers that be like, y'all are kicking it. It was like, I think that's the whole point.
Like, make it comfortable.
Because we're human.
And my thing is, that's exactly what I want when I was saying as far as that platform. And I know you guys have fun, but there is a time where you want to really push that business, push what they're doing, want to know what they're doing, what's coming up next. That's all, everything.
Yeah, we barely get to it. I mean, like the first, I say out of each interview, the first maybe 15, 20 minutes, depending on when we get them actually on the mic. It depends, because sometimes if we just in here kicking it, we'll just be like, "Hey, buddy, come sit down," and then you see us pouring everybody drinks, and it just goes. But you never know. I think it's really dope because you don't know what kind of day they had or week they had, so they start opening up and having a good time. Right. And so when you leave WTMH, when you leave WTMH, you say, "Man, I had a ball." next time we should really talk about music. Like, we be like, yeah, well, we could try, but no promises. But salute your new show, Spotlight at Columbus.
Spotlight at Columbus. So William, you can tell them where they can call if they have questions about the show or if they want to be on the show.
Definitely, you would want to call 614-781-0754. Again, that is 614-781-0754. Call in now.
And hopefully the email is going to be SOCWTMH Radio.
That's what I need.
At Gmail. Ooh, gangster.
Fire.
Hey, the funny part is he can make the email right now, literally on that phone. Like no lie. And he could publish so fast that could be the official email in 11 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to do it.
Hear that hint? Ooh. Do you hear that hint?
Yep, there it is. Do it. You can do it.
You came on here to do. You better do it.
So, Miss Patrice.
Yes.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
What made you get into radio?
Right.
Okay, she said, right? Like, nigga, I've been waiting on that question. Look, I'm about to start cussing. I'm sorry. See, you got me in the zone.
Well, one of the reasons I'm not gonna lie. My first focus was just TV. One of the things because I was thinking, okay, you got that platform, you're gonna be out there. The thing that got me with radio, and not just the local radio, but internet radio, is because it's not just about, just like you said, it being local. I gravitated from it when I was actually here with Philip Bufford. Live.
Okay. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Wow.
And I realized that I can hit a broader audience if I did internet instead of just local. And then I thought to myself, well, I have the personality. I have it where I know what I can do is, and I have the backing to do it. And even if I don't, I'm very good with figuring it out. And I will. And I will make it.
She a real mom. She's the mom. She's the mom. When you walk in at the grocery store, you be like, Mom, I can't fit nothing else in the freezer. She's like, move. Yeah. She'll move all that stuff and make.
You don't even understand. I really do that. When
I know that's what mamas do.
Like, Mom, I can't get this. All you have to do is move this.
Listen.
There you go.
It was a stressor bringing the bags in. We using every part of our bodies to bring these grocery bags in. I'm talking about the pinky, the edge of the pinky.
Yeah. Hey, somebody just put that on Facebook. They said I'd rather let my arm lose all feeling in the world, so I don't have to go back to the car twice.
It's a one-stop shop.
All the bags up. But that's dope. But
that's what it was. It was just I was thinking, okay, I have done everything that I actually have, and even don't get me wrong, it's been a struggle on sometimes when I'm trying to figure it out and I get frustrated, and it's been times even with me that I've been like, I'm tired. And because of the fact
I'm about to do something else. I'm gonna go on vacation. Y'all can have this.
But because of the fact that I've been so strong-minded with them, especially with this one right here, he's been the one that's been like, nope, Mom, you've always told me boom, boom, boom. And he gets me back on my platform where I'm like,
get to it, Mom. You told me to work. Go work.
Go work it out.
You be like, damn it, boy.
Yeah, why you gotta use my own stuff?
Why I have to be that good? Go sit your ass down and go do something. Go make some music. Shit, I ain't trying to mess with you right now.
But
there's a few times she did that. Can you find something to do? Ain't you a singer? Go somewhere.
Go sing.
You got it.
Sing something.
Go ahead, gang. Go sing, boy.
But the thing about it is, even if I'm angry at that time, I think about it. I'm like, you know what? They are my motivation. My kids are my motivation because they are my legacy. Just like he said, he has legendary images. Everything that I'm doing now, when I decide, okay, I'm really done and I don't want to do this anymore, I want them to be able to take it over because I don't want them to feel like they have to work for somebody else to make their money.
Boss.
Yes, I want them to be their own boss.
Boss.
So everything that I'm doing, which my youngest son, Desmond, he's actually going to be part of this too. And this is his last year. He's graduating. Yeah.
Does he want to do this? Does he want to?
Yeah, he's excited about doing it.
He was a model, man. He was ready. You see what she did, right?
So all these cameras, he probably watching now like, oh.
Well, he's already been over there. He actually was showing George what to do. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And like when George was showing him, so he's ready. But I told him, which I've always been like that with all of them, school first.
School first.
And this will be right here waiting for you when you're ready.
I told my oldest boy, he just graduated last year. I said, just get smart and get out of school.
And I got everything waiting for you.
I said, after you do that, you could do almost anything you want. Just get that
and that
done.
is the focus. This is his last year.
Woo!
And so as soon as he's done with this, I got everything waiting for him. And he has
a graduation
so many
party upstairs and everything. Like, see what I'm saying? We got space
Lit.
right here. Lit.
Yeah. So I mean, but that's my legacy, you know, and they're my motivation. They've always had. Before I even got into this, anything that I put my mind to, I always thought, okay, this is something that I want my kids to see. I don't want to see me giving up. I want them to see that no matter how many times somebody tries to knock me down, I'm gonna get back up because I'm gonna expect the same thing from you, if not more. So
the difference is if y'all stop, she get to still hit y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only difference.
Well, he didn't tell you. No, that was that's how I did it. I would hit him. Like if I hit him just out of the blue.
Neck.
Yeah. Just out of the blue.
Look, he over there like, bro, I'm having a good day.
Listen, I done had like flashbacks to that. You ain't got to do that.
He starts sweating.
And they would literally say, Mom, why did you do that? I was like, that's me showing my love. Now what you going to do? Yeah.
So, and the only way you show love back is succeed.
Listen, my dad did the same thing. He said, like, anytime we got in trouble, he was like, all right, after the 3-hour lecture, he was like this. He was like, it's the simplest question. So what you going to do now?
Yeah.
And it's making you think. And this is why I gravitated towards him the most too, because with that simple question, it's so broad.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do means multiple things. You can give him the layman's term, I'm not gonna do it again, or you can give him the actual what's gonna come out of this afterwards.
And
so it's fine.
And now you outside the box, like, you know, because it makes you think like as a man, you be like, so what you gonna do now? You be like, man, I don't know.
Imagine that at 12 years old. Like, I just want to go outside. That's what's next for me.
Yeah. What's next? Pudding. Like, I want some sweets and some the ice cream truck, man. I'm trying to go be a kid. Right?
Is the cookie still upstairs?
Now and they run from it. They try to run from it.
I actually don't. And I think I'm the odd one.
He'll say hello. You'll say hello. He'll be like, come here so I can talk to you. Like, oh my gosh, Mom, here we go.
Mom. Come on now, man.
Aired you all the way out, bro. You couldn't even escape that.
I couldn't even.
What type of engineer you and you can't curve Mom right now?
Listen, it's Mom. She got that super divert code. Like
me and my mom, that's my baby, that's my angel. When she start doing stuff, and then she be like, "Are you paying attention?" I said, "Mom, I got kids. I've learned to block you out a long time ago. Once you start going crazy," she be like, "Boy,
no, they're not gonna say it to me."
Hey,
but me and my mom get along, and I hit her with that. I hit her with that curveball because she be talking. I be like, "Say, why you looking like that?" I'm like, "Cause I know it's coming, and I'm about to dodge it." She's like, boy, get over here. I'm like, nah, man. So I'm like, Mom, we got stuff to do, and you like to talk. Then she go from talking about whatever's wrong with the situation or want to help to church, to groceries, to some stuff that happened at work. I'll be like, look, Mom, I just got the new Call of Duty. I got stuff to do. Like,
you got the new Call of Duty.
Man, listen.
This is why the phones was created. Hey, I gotta go real quick. I'm gonna call you back though. I swear.
That's the worst way to try to get my
the I love you part works. I don't think it's gonna work now because I just said something, but it works.
But then, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, yeah, then it is still work for you because I'm like, Mom, I love you. She's like, I know, but listen. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and it just go.
No.
Like, oh shit.
I do. I'll be like, okay, all right, I love you too, but call me because we got stuff to do. But if he gets lax, I'll be like, okay, you don't need to call me. I'll just pop up. And he hates the pop-ups.
See?
He doesn't like the pop-ups.
I only like my mom popping up on Saturdays because she coupons on Saturdays. So when she pop up, she got bags.
She got the bags.
She got the bag.
She secured the bag.
This cheese was on set. Thank you, Mom. She's like, you want to talk now?
That's T.
That's your TT. Yeah, that's how TT. She'd be like, she'd be like, okay, what you doing? What don't you have? And then next thing you know, she's right there at his door. Like,
that's Miss Secure the bag for real.
Really?
She secures the bag.
And only spent $2.
Shout out to Classy Roberts.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, shout out to
$2. I got $7 and fill up the whole fridge.
She said, baby, I had about $10. You know, it didn't even cost that much. It was like $4.50. I was like, how you doing? She was like, you just got to come with me once. I was like, I mean, I got to set us. You got it. I got you. I got you. It's gonna happen one of these months.
What is it? Family is everything.
It is. It is.
But
the good parts, because the bad part of family, man, that could be not everything or anything. That could just be something. Yeah.
But that's my goal. I mean, the thing is, I still don't think I've reached my potential. I don't think there is a like, you know how people say, you know, what's your goal? I always tell them I don't have a goal because it's always something new coming out, and it might be something that I feel like I'm at my goal then, and I see something else I want. So I've gone all over the place from, you know, now radio station, went to do TV, did the modeling. I
this
mean,
woman
it's just
didn't
too
travel.
much.
She wear a lot of hats.
Travel every
Bro, if hats was. Let's not even say hats. Let's just say wigs, because it's a lot of them. We can say a lot of them. She has so many. She has so many talents, and the way she
you sing too. You rap too, mama.
No,
she actually does
sing.
She does.
But I don't rap. Yeah, I sing.
So y'all ain't got a track together.
Mom low-key got bars though.
So y'all ain't got a track together.
Not just yet. Not just yet.
You giving me that low.
She didn't have some bars before.
Yeah,
she said something. You was like,
I was like, hold up.
Okay.
She was like, where you get it from? I was like, okay. All right. My bad.
She gonna be like, he got that from me. Be like, yeah.
No, but literally, I would just be like, okay, I'm bored. I just picked them up and we would go to Atlanta. And next thing we would just, I would do it all the time with the kids. I would just say, I'm bored.
Weekend, gone.
What would y'all do in Atlanta?
Canada. Let's go to Atlanta. You know what? I want to do a cruise.
Listen, Canada is amazing.
No, I want to go to Canada for the music.
Yeah,
80% of the hip hop.
It's totally different. Totally different as far as the music. Half the music that we have here, they've already had. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, we talking about a new sound.
Yeah,
they got sounds.
Like when I went to
Texas, they got different sounds. Like it'll like I think that's why Drake is so popular right now is because he meshes with everybody. And in Canada, they have different boroughs with different sounds. So he would actually bring somebody from one of those and bring them in just to play around.
That's just like how they'll do in New York. How they got all the boroughs. You get Jay-Z and do a song with everybody, and you see his style switch up, but still be effective. Yeah. Well, you know, Canada, the hip hop scene, from what I looked up, because I did a song with a dude from there. So the hip hop scene, they're like 80% of hip hop scene is trying to be like us. Mm-hmm. That's why I want to go. Mm-hmm. I want to go show them what originality really is and just win.
You have to see. I mean,
I want to go so bad. I heard about the water changing colors by Niagara Falls or something like that.
Yeah, they got a little lights.
Let me tell you what happened to me when I went one time when it was snow outside and ice, and no matter how cold it is, it still mists up. The water still mists up. But when it gets to a certain point and around it, it turns to ice. I had on the cutest tennis shoes that was the most slipperiest, and I couldn't walk. Remember, I was slipping and falling all over the place.
Wow. Listen, she was like you would have thought that she was doing like a dance,
like church shoes on oil.
Duh.
But it was the best day ever. We were cold, but it was so fun, and it was like, but for some reason, it looked like the ice because it would literally freeze on your jackets and everything, and you look like you had colors.
It'd glisten.
Just
like light, just lights and like
those are stories people need to hear because people you don't hear.
You gotta.
Well, honestly, like I said, I would take them. It wouldn't even matter. I would just up and take them, and because I never, if I could take them, then I would be like, let's go. To Atlanta was our favorite spot to go because my god sister was there. So I mean, I would just literally go. She would be at work. I mean, I've gone to Tyler Perry Studios and just had a ball, and one of his friends from school is actually a producer there who have also worked with, and we've done some, we put some reality show stuff together.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. So I mean,
look, I'm like, I want to see all of it.
Listen,
I want to see everything.
Listen, I can honestly say there's a lot of people in Columbus just off of me growing up and seeing and interacting with other people. It's amazing. Like we have so much talent here. And we bounce it out to other cities too. And then I would say the network part of it is amazing. Like one of my good friends that I went to high school with, he actually was an extra in Empire.
Oh, really?
And Otis was just an Empire.
Yeah.
And we've actually did an interview with him where he was awesome, and he just finished up Empire. But then, I mean, even with here,
shout out to Michael Branch.
Yes. Even with that, I've I did a little segment where I was a juror. that we did, and they actually did the movie right here at the theater right here. That I was a jury, and
really,
yes, and
she be doing her thing, man.
Yeah, I was in a couple movies, a couple commercials. Thing, yeah, so I've been trying to. I put my feet in everything just so I can know, and it's like again, it's about that networking.
I want to be involved with everything. I'm just tired right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to end this year like, okay, what did I do for the year? What do I need to catch up on? I'm trying to spend the rest of this because see, every year I start my New Year's December 1st. So I go into the new year with a routine. And as much stuff y'all naming right now, I'm like, man, I ain't did nothing. I need to get out. I need to go do something.
I had him right into it. It's even with our mottos. When we had our motto, like with Deepest Entertainment, when our mottos are going through.
Denise?
Yes, that's
I know all of them.
She's the owner, and I'm the CEO.
Right there. It was just like a whole.
That's it. That's his auntie.
Listen, the model part. I wasn't a good model. See, I'm a big dude. I'm not a model type, but I can get you right. I was, but I like behind the scenes better than anything.
I've heard behind the scenes are better view. You get a better view, and it's more hands on and off. I mean, because I remember they had a bunch of whatever happened
with
Denise.
Well, nothing. They're still
the
doing
thing about it is we are revamping
even the music side too.
Yeah, well, as far as the music side, I think we need to get some more. I mean, it wasn't that they weren't talented; it was just that they felt entitled, and that's honestly the problem there. Until you can't start making demands on what needs to be done, and you're not a GC. I mean, you want her to get your music out, but you don't have anything for her to send, and you want to do these shows. I mean, it was a lot of entitlement.
I know personally what you're talking about.
You got to be on the grind, just like the ones that's made it out there. They were on the grind every day.
They want her to
pay
for everything.
Exactly.
Like, come with her. Come at least 75% of the money. I bet you she'd cover the rest.
That was my point. My point is that was her thing. I was the model part of it. She was that because I didn't want to deal with that because I would get angry and be like, and she would be like, no, because I'm the one that was like, and I will strangle them. And she'd be like, let me. And so I handled the modeling part of it. She handled that part, and I think she finally realized that. So we're on a whole new revamping part of that. But when we got started, what made us decide to do Deepest is because we did the fashion show at the BOMA at the time it was called, and we had Michael Knight from Project Runway. Rest in peace.
That the church.
But it was.
They tried to get me going there, and I pulled up one day. I said, nah.
But you know what?
You do it on Saturday and midnight is Sunday.
But with fashion shows, that's fine. But when they start doing Halloween parties and things like that, that was a little too much.
The building freaked me out because I grew up in the church and my family was really religious, and it's like. This is still a sanctuary.
And they still had the windows, the stained glass, all that stuff.
If they would have changed that, it would have been cool. But the stained glass was still there, looking crispy too. Like, because on the outside, you'd be like,
it looked like it just got waxed. It looked like they just put a nice little coating of water and scrubbed.
And that's everything. The thing. The way they did it, we thought it was going to be classy. I mean, like I said, we did the fashion show there, and it was a huge event, and it was like I said, and we had Project. Michael Knight from Project Runway there, and again I say rest in peace because he did pass away, but it was awesome, the overall camaraderie that we got from that, as far as just from media and everything else, and then next thing we know, it was everybody that had started doing that, and I really love that about actually. Where Denise is like my sister,
Denise like me and her got a bunch of mutual people that work with me. And her, I never got the opportunity to really work together, but I've watched what she do, and I watched who was around her. And there was some people that got treated right because they was right. There was some people that was like,
I was a sponge.
Because she was dope. When she came out, she had a hell high. Got them. And she light skinned and all the daughters. She like, I run everything. We be like, salute, motherfucker. She walked, because like a couple times she walk in the building, people be like, oh yeah,
that's Denise.
Yeah, like that's. Like, bro, that's deep right there. Like, and
she's always made it like that. And we're always going to be a family, and there's no, but we are going to do a revamp. But believe me, Deepest is still out there strong.
Dope.
We're not going anywhere. And she'll be here. So she'll be in here. She'll be in here doing one of the interviews too.
Have her come next week. Say next Monday. Next Monday, we're going to start booking them in advance. Bring the models in.
Right. Yeah.
He gonna sit back here with me. We gonna have the cameras all like,
hey, grab the bottom.
Grab the bottom.
Just joking.
That's those like his sisters. Why he fooling? They will come in here and just mess
he told me to grab the bottle.
Yeah, you grab the bottle. Yeah.
He got himself out of that quick.
I got vocals. I can't do that.
Well, I love that everybody, and I'm hoping everybody is actually listening in. And I'm so glad that everybody is tuning in to Spotlight of Columbus today. We're actually going to take a break, get some more music going on here real soon, here in a minute. But we're going to come back. We're going to talk some more as far as everything that we've decided to do at this point. And we actually have another guest that should be here soon. If he's not, that's okay, because we still got this going on real good.
Wow.
And this will be, and so please stay tuned to Spotlight of Columbus. We'll be right back.
I've been balling like LeBron. 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 Balling on them 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 like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. Step on my LeBron. I was raised up on St. Clair and ate there. Where you from? Lately I've been going dumb. Count money till my fingers numb. For the that been hating on me, you can suck it, replace the thumb. Oh yeah, I've been dominating. Oh yeah, they been commentating. When they ask the people who the best, you know I be the topic of the conversation. I've been balling like LeBron, 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 LeBron. I've been balling like 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 LeBron. Balling on them 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 like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. Chabal, 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 Chabal. You can catch me balling on him. Chabal, 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 Chabal. You can catch me balling on him. I've been balling like I'm 23. Right, my don't pretend to be. Prayer and hustle was the remedy when my enemies tried to finish me. Got up and dust my shoulders off some money, walked all the way to what I was finna be. Keep the fakeness you been sending me. Realist is my identity. Oh yeah, I've been dominating. Oh yeah, y'all been commentating. When they ask the people who the best, you know I be the topic of the conversation. I've been balling like LeBron, 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 LeBron. I've been balling like 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 LeBron. Balling on them 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 like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron. I've been balling like LeBron.
WTMH Media Group, the Underground's one-stop shop. We offer photo shoots on and off location. We also offer graphic and web design, plus music videos of all genres. We even offer independent and corporate audio and video commercials, HD quality video interviews recorded and or broadcasted live. Over 1,000 square feet space available for events. Contact us at 614-434-6855 or email us at wtmh@gmail.com. Also, look us up on Facebook, WTMH Radio, or online at www.wtmhradio.com. WTMH Media Group. We are the Underground's #1 stop shop.
Yeah, y'all me, Jay. What it do, look. I know we've been talking about kicking it, no need to play, girl. You know you the shit with it, prepping your meals, got a plan and you stick with it, girl. You look good in them jeans with the rips in the time. It's like money, be careful with spending it. I just wanna limit the Benjamin, so I can cop you that Lexus you wish to get more than enough bread to pay your tuition with. We met on your birthday, it might have been Thursday, my first time at Niles. You got what I want, ain't no reason to stand. I've been stuck in denial, That junk in the trunk when you jump in that truck and you chuckle and smile. I need more than some rum to forget about them buns, girl. Is you from Ohio? Don't know why I hesitated in the first place. Cooper's hoping you get off if I don't work late. Cause I'm a type of guy to show up at your workplace just to give you flowers for your workspace. It's down each. If I want it, I get it. The youngest lieutenant, turn up till I'm finished. Those couple of women that's up in my business get nothing. They frontin', you got something different there.
I need something new.
Yeah,
I need something new.
Yeah, I need it.
All these girls the same. Girl, what's up with you? I need something new. I need something new. All these girls the same. Girl, what's up with you? I need something new.
Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I need it.
I need something new.
What's up with you?
I need something new.
Yeah, I need it.
All these girls the same. Girl, what's up with you?
Yeah, real life. I need something new now. What's up with you? It might be you, you know. What's up with you? I mean, look. Me and Willie hit you on the Snapchat. I just want to send you something you can laugh at. Doing stuff to make you blush when you first watch. It was in Shane's spot where we crash at. Always focused on the money, gotta stack that. Sometimes I gotta teach you how your day going. And even if you tell me it ain't that bad, I'ma try to make you smile, that's why I stay joking. You know this when a nigga drop a song. Type of shit that made me wanna hit you on your phone. Asking who you with it, and if you sitting home alone, we should go out there and lunch and maybe kick it what you want. Bottle of Moscato, I can cop it when you're ready. I've been thinking about it ever since I left Miami. Ain't nobody yakking, but I'm rapping for a Grammy. Trying to show you I'm the captain, get the neck and this Marzetti gonna be good with the shit I cook up. I'm waiting here patient, no pacing, I'm taking my time. I got wine in this age and these rhymes that I'm writing. My mind has been thinking, no lie, I can't fake it.
Fake it.
You got something new, please don't get too confused. I'm just speaking the truth, press repeat on this song so you don't get it wrong, girl. It's all about you.
I need something new. I need something new. All these girls the same. Girl, what's up with you? I need something new. I need something new. All these girls the same. Girl, what's up with you? I need something new. I need something new. I need something new. All these girls the same. Girl, what's up with you?
Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I need it. They're the same. What's up with you? Yeah, I need it. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Look. It's like I show up at like 2:45 before the morning. That's some sort of surprise. Just to be sure that you mind. Can see you every day. If I want you on a wedding, they think it's important to try. Applying more than my mind to you. These raps and these rhymes for you. Checking in them shorts that you love supporting for I. Got me thinking I would pay it if your mortgage was high. Come around, I'll rub you down. You get your boy a massage. I'll enjoy it a lot. About the commitment without you, what option is it? Got me so optimistic. I feel I should stop and get some things to God. He got me with you. Other men like contenders. Your girlfriend just got to witness what we have and stop the dissing, baby. Cause I've been on it. Really trying to fix shit. Baby, no lying, you my addiction. Feeling delighted, this life I missed it. All I desire, retire, quit this game that you playing. They come with me, you baby. Hey.
Girl, it's like you know me. The way you walking, girl, is you gon' show me. The things you do to me is something so new to me. What must I prove to you to show you you ain't losing me? You know, you know that you led me from the go. I'm down to take it slow.
Yeah.
In case you
It's like, I really like that Nicki Minaj type. Attitude plus you thinking them thighs tight. You more than attractive, I can prove it through action. If you thinking nigga acting as if I was Makai's wife. Treat you like the angel God had you designed like bathtub, back rub. After that you had your wine night. I enter intuition, but when listening signs might appear, I had an ear to understand you the white type. I'm thinking I can hold your ass close to the end. And niggas get the notion, don't approach you again. So ring finger, make a toast and you in. These are the type of things I'm thinking while alone at the crib. Not sure if you the one, but girl, I'm hoping you is. Kept my focus, you was open, ain't no joke or pretend. But like you could be my wife by the time I'm older with kids. So I had to make the song just so you know what it is. Down to meet you, baby.
Because you can tell that you got a broken heart. Always let down every time you try to open up. They taking advantage of your kindness, baby, because we both know you're enough. But what's enough to the last one? Cause you done gave your heart to the last bump. Enough for what, baby, and no return. It's like you'll never get what you have earned, what you deserve. Or maybe I'm just caught up in this drink right now, hoping things ain't never what they seem right now. I wish that you could see you in my dreams right now, to see that you're the reason why I breathe right now. I tell you that I love you till my lungs are running now, but still that wouldn't justify the love I haven't tried. Every chance I get you, baby, I'm on your side. Cause I told you when I met you, I'm not like them other guys. Ooh, I'm not like them other guys. Ooh, never waters up inside. Yeah, baby, just open up your mind. Yeah, and you'll see you've always been mine. Mona, yeah. Mona, yeah. Mona, yeah. Mona, yeah. Keep catching the vibe, rolling up high, baby, we twisting up. What lose a draw, whatever defile, baby, you're always enough. And enough, it's been love from the jump, even when I had and then I lost your trust. Oh, I win it back, I'll get it back. Cause we both know I can love you like you never had. See, you told me that I already have won it back. I'm trying to make up for the time that we both lost in fact. Or maybe I'm still caught up in this drink right now, hoping we can see a better scene right now. Me and you together, that's our team right now. Maybe I'm the king and you're the queen right now. Or maybe I'm just thinking bigger things right now, and I should count my blessings that we speak right now. I know that God put you in front of me right now, and I know the way you never front on me right now. Lean on me right now. It's you and me right now. Mona, Mona, yeah. Mona, Mona, yeah. Mona, Mona, yeah. Mona, Mona, yeah.
And welcome back to Spotlight of Columbus here on WTMH Radio, on live radio live. Keep doing it, right?
She's making it happen.
Okay,
that wasn't bad.
I know when I left earlier, we were talking about we were going to have another guest on, and guess who? What he did come through. We have Demetrius Crockett on on our radio station today.
What do you do?
And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Demetrius? More.
I am.
A lot more.
Nah, that's it. That's all. I am me. I am all.
Okay.
I do
you
all.
Gotta be more. You gotta be more. Yeah.
I am me. I am all. I'm the alpha.
I am
everything.
Yeah.
Bless you, Lord.
But like she said, I am Demetrius Crockett. Most know me as either D or DC. Family knows me as other things. Yeah. So I dibble and dabble in a few things. As far as promotional item type stuff. I'm also part owner of a logistics company, and then I co-own DC Services. This is my own. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop, handyman type service. Okay. You need it, I can get it done.
Okay, so since I have to lure you to what I'm talking about, and that's good. Okay, so why don't you talk to the audience about how you guys started, as far as with me and Denise with Deepest Entertainment and everything like that, and then go from there.
So Deepest, that's part of the promotional stuff that I was doing. Denise has known me my whole life, so she kind of actually found her, and she told me what she was doing, introduced me to Patrice. I kind of utilized some of the connections I had as far as some of the venues and some people I knew. I was well known in a couple little scenes, so I was able to use that to help Deepest get off the ground. And what I did for Deepest is pretty much I put a lot of shows together, different events, found the venues, did some security, found security, pretty much almost anything Patrice or Denise needed. They came to me, I got it done to the best of my abilities. From there, we went on to Spotlight of Columbus, and then started doing stuff for that.
So in a nutshell, he did a lot of our marketing as well, with anything that we needed done or we needed promoted. He made sure that the promotions were done. He did the marketing. We had, he had a nice crew with him as well. We had another gentleman, Ryan, that was a part of that as well. That, that's part of the Deepest family is on that end. But that is where I actually got with Demetrius, and he is right. He has a multitude of talents that he has, from putting my TVs up on the wall to our marketing, to making sure if I needed anything done as far as people that we needed to get in contact with and make sure that they knew what we were doing. I mean, he was out there on everything. Right now,
the streets a lot.
Yeah, he was out there, and he actually did the walk and talk before we really got into the media thing. You were the one that did like the putting the promotional,
the initial face, the initial face of all,
and all our cards and everything on people's cars. And I mean, he walked that walk. He did, everything that we were talking about that we needed done. He got it done. And I think Denise was a lot harder on him than I was at the time.
She needed more stuff done. Yes.
Yeah. But all in all, we kept it in the family. And even with the family, they drive me crazy sometimes. But all in all, we get it done. So on that note, tell us some of the things that's coming up that you're doing.
Right now, I'm deeply in the Spotlight of Columbus, which is the show we're on now.
Beautiful.
I do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff now.
Tell us, be more detailed.
Not so much as the face anymore, but I do still do the connections. as far as the people. I'm a part of that. I run the camera a little bit now. I'm behind the camera, doing a lot of that, making sure my in front host and her guests stay on track as far as timelines and different things of that nature. Still putting together different marketing tools, maintaining anything again that Patrice needs. She sends me out there first, and I try to do with the best of my abilities. And then if I can't get it done, I'll find somebody that can.
All right.
So, William, what we were talking about how you got started. We also talked about how I pushed you. We did a lot of that.
Yeah.
Talk about what's coming up next.
A lot of touching moments.
What's coming up next for me is I'm now working on a website for Legendary Images, and right along with getting things together a little bit more for Spotlight with the email address, and right along with our I would say movement on all social medias again, because we did take a little bit of a hiatus, but we are back now. So
with that, I do graphic design too. So I created a lot of the logos. I created Deepest first logo, Spotlight's first logo.
Definitely.
So me and William probably get together when he starts jumping around on that website. Get that popping off.
That sounds awesome. Okay, so with that being said, what I do want to talk about as far as with Spotlight of Columbus, again, this is a platform for any artists, entrepreneurs, anything that's going on positive here in Columbus, Ohio. This is the perfect time to give us a call, talk about it, be on our show. The number to call is 614-781-0754. Again, that's 614-781-0754. Give us a call. Let us know. It doesn't even have to be about, what you're going to do. If you just want to be on the phone and kind of hang out with us the way we're hanging today, that would be great too. But definitely give us a call. Let us know what you think. Again, this will be every Monday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on WTMH Radio. Again, I am blessed, I feel, to be able to be a part of this and to be people to be known. But I am really, really, really looking forward to speaking with everybody. So, again, my family, William Ryan, Rai,
come on,
and Demetrius, better known as Meech. And then we also have Capone on our end.
How do?
Okay. And Capone.
Stop.
So tell us again, as far as with you too, when is your show and again, we're talking about artists that we're going to be bringing from your show on too, because I know you guys have a ball, but just in case they want a little bit more to be said.
Yeah, they need to be, they need a more toned down environment sometimes. So y'all know the Buckeye Underground show, Tuesdays, 4:00. And we go in, but we do talk about stuff. We just don't remember
what you talked about.
Yeah, when we talk. You know what I'm saying? They be like, good show. Remember when you said I could? I was like, shh, let me watch the rerun. Like, but overall, we just deal with the underground independent circuit. Not local. We're not saying local no more.
No more local.
No more local. We're not saying local. Even people that's local, we're not local. No.
So
just not saying it. Just can't say it no more.
I do have a question for you. So when you first started, what was your goal for this, and did you anticipate it being this big?
Because you mean like radio or music or just radio?
I'm talking about in general when you first started. Did you know
which part though? Because I wear a lot of hats too.
So I'm the
CEO of Nightlife Records.
Yeah,
I'm the CEO of Nightlife Records. Vice President, Cocky Club Entertainment. I own my own management company, MBM, Mr. Black Management, which is not active. I stopped running that. That was just too much. I said no. But now the radio situation, Buckeye Underground show. So you talking about just that, just with WTMH radio, or because there's like three different answers I can give.
So this will be a 3-part answer.
See,
the 3-part question. So
okay,
first with you being an artist, because I remember you as an artist.
Okay.
And then did you see yourself transitioning into radio as well?
The artist part, excuse my language, I just wanted to shit on everybody. because I was turned down. Like if y'all watch the interviews I've done, like for the magazine stuff, I was the guy that, you know, got turned down from an opportunity. So I had to learn everything solo. So I actually got into it for revenge. And then,
show them that you can do it no matter what.
And then once I stepped out and I did a little traveling, I came back and I started acting a fool, and they no longer was a factor. I won. Then I can expand. Now the radio part, I did a couple things with Wooger a while ago.
I know, that we worked
with
with
Superfly Radio. I mean, that was, you know, as a fill-in. I came in as a special guest, and it was cool. It was dope. It just didn't last long, which I didn't see it last long anyway, because they just some things you could just tell is temporary.
Okay.
And then I got invited years later to be a part of a special co-host on WTMH with Queen. I forgot her name now. And then I just did me, and she didn't want to do more, and I always had the will and want to do more. You know, she's no longer around, so here I am again, once again, just soaring to the damn clouds. So I never wanted to get in broadcasting and radio and all that. I didn't know nothing about this stuff. I just, you know, I don't even listen to the radio. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody said you get on there and do anything you want, I said, what?
Anything?
I said, can I drink when I do it? They said, all you want? I said, what? I was like, shit, sign me up. And here I am, a little over a year later, getting it in.
All right.
But it's dope. It's dope. I honestly wish I would have got into it a long time ago, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't, because there's a lot of people that went to the broadcasting school, and
which I was one. I did go,
Like, there's a lot of people that went, and there's a lot of people also that be like, we was better off just doing this, you know, because we had to do it ourselves anyway, and all this. I was like, that. It was like, so, you know, hands-on is where I get all my talents.
Definitely.
But overall, this is dope. It's fun. This is another part of entertainment therapy. So this is where it's at. So.
All right. So the last question.
Okay.
What is your motivation now for, I would say, your brand, since it is a heavy brand?
Thank you. Appreciate that. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Heavy.
Y'all hear that out there, Neverland?
And with just you being you, because you started off with music, then you transitioned.
And still, and actually, I till this day, I'm still an artist first. Like y'all, you heard the song that I played earlier.
True.
I'm still dropping music.
Fire.
Any song that I drop, anything I do, it just goes up. And you know, we doing videos now. But you said, what's my motivation?
Yes.
I don't know, man, because I got so much invested in, I can't stop now. Like, I'm too far in. If I asked somebody, I said, if I stop now, what do you think I will be doing? They said, if you stop now, then you're a fool. As much money and time and learning ability and just advancement, if you stop now, it's like, then you did it all for nothing. He said, that's not cool. He said, that's not showing how strong you are. That shows you're a quitter. And I said, damn. So they said,
very blunt.
I said, here we go.
Now
I'm learning how to do t-shirts. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? But the motivation, I don't know.
Like, so you think your motivation at first was just that revenge because you didn't feel like that they were, nobody was giving you that opportunity.
Man, they didn't want to, because I was a little homie. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to let you, like, because you go in the studio with some new cats, even when you got money and you shining on everybody, they like, hey, you know, try to put you on the back burner. It's like, nigga, I'm dope too. They ain't had no real reason to push me to the side. So I was like, you know what, y'all be cool. Let me go get this bag real quick. Everybody knew when I was 23 years old, man. My uncles knew, we got some money, started buying stuff. Next thing you know, just took off, and ever since then, it's just been dope. Because actually, this year is still my 10-year anniversary for Nightlife Records.
Congratulations!
Thank you. But overall, man, I think it's dope. And what I didn't understand was, I guess, being in the entertainment field, once you start advancing, this kind of comes along with it. Rather if you're going to be in charge of it, in front of it, or you're just going to be intertwined with it some kind of way. So, I mean, just think about it. This, y'all asking me questions now. Normally, I'm the guy back here. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess it comes, and we're going to have a ball. Or don't forget, we got
always comes.
See, because we want to be like you when we grow up.
Oh, man, don't do that. just know that the WTMH Christmas party, ugly t-shirt Christmas party is December 16th.
Oh, nice
Ugly
plug.
T-shirt Christmas
And the
party.
speed dating party mixer is
You did
the
talk about
last
that.
Saturday of the month. Damn it.
Plug.
What is it?
Plug.
Plug.
I
Last
forgot.
Saturday
I told you it was a long day. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day, but I want to personally welcome y'all to the family.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you so
now,
much. Thank you. Definitely appreciate
anything that we do, y'all WTMH. So go out and get your shirts and your hats done. Man. So but that's where it is with me. With Nightlife Records, man, I told myself that what I kind of like what answers you like what keeps me going. I told myself before I die, I want to be a legend and I want to make sure I'm never forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's
I mean, I
right
got
there.
a bunch of kids, so that's going to go wherever that goes. But
You said a bunch of kids.
Yeah, I got 6, man, and
That's not a bunch.
I got
That's nice little team,
I got a
though.
fresh
He got a basketball
9-month-old son.
Really?
Long story. We're not gonna do that. But I told myself I never want to be forgotten for what I've done and what I'm still doing. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm so comfortable in my space right now. If I pass right now, I will feel so accomplished even without that bag or that check.
And a
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
people
saying?
can't say that.
They can't because I with no schooling for anything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even read instructions when I get a universal remote. I just figure
Just
it
go
out.
in.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't know. I just want to keep going. And whatever it takes me. One day I actually have a documentary already done. It's called The End of Raven Capone.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. All you see
So
is
when are you going to put it out?
when I'm done.
But you said it's done.
No,
it's done. It's
got
done.
you,
He's
got
gone.
you.
Yeah, I even got a song because everybody know I started going by my last name, Mr. Washington. I got a whole album called Mr. Washington that's just sitting on iTunes right now, unreleased. I got a mixtape I dropped called Mr. W, dropped last year, I believe. So I'm prepared to step down as an artist to just be the boss to put somebody else in position because I could break records. If you drop a record right now, I could get it played in China, bro, for less than $75 for 30 days. Because I had a distribution deal with Sony, and all they did was put me in classes and show me how to put out music. So now I just show other people how to do it.
And that is awesome, and that's a good platform.
You see how she looking at you?
Yeah.
Like that's a
William Ryan.
Listen.
She's saying
network. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
I already said
Yeah,
when we sat down, we're definitely
gonna sit down and think they call me the Franklin County president. They've been calling me that for like 7 years now because I help. I don't care what you need. You need it, I'll help. I mean, it's still business. But if you need some advice or something, you need to bust a move, I'll help. I don't care.
Well, I'll be the mayor. My people's call me the mayor.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because, I always felt that from everything I've done, I'm worth a conversation. That's why on my graphic designs, I don't put my name. You know how people like design by?
Yeah.
I don't even put my name or my number. Why? Because if I do a design for you, somebody's like, man, who did this? You can be like, oh, Capone did that.
Word of mouth.
And then they
Word
say,
of
no,
mouth.
now you're going to conversate about me, so I'm worth a conversation. Instead somebody just be like, oh, this is Raven's work because his name is then throw it to the side. No, I'd rather for you to spend 3 to 7 seconds the same on that.
Who talked to you about that before?
Look.
Who talked to you about
Look.
Both of you. Who talked to you about that
Look
before?
at look. You see the mommy coming? Did she just tap on the thing? She said, who taught you that?
Who taught you
Who
both
taught you?
that?
I don't say my name.
Look at
Hey, it is. Yeah.
Right.
It's dope.
Because it's always about word of mouth, no matter
That's
who you
first
know.
marketing 101.
Yes.
Word
It's
of
the
mouth.
networking, word of mouth, because that is what holds that conversation. No matter what the product is or what the part of the entertainment is, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm plugging that word of mouth in. I'm hoping everybody has that word of mouth going as far as Spotlight of Columbus right now.
Woo!
So we are going to take another break real quick, okay? And we will be back to Spotlight of Columbus on WTMH Radio online live.
Hey,
she's trying to figure that out so much.
Whoa. True story. 218. Whoa. Move Records. Yeah. Little niggas better listen. Might happen to you. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. This story tragic, let me tell you how it happened. His name was Lil J, he was raised by some addicts. His daddy was a dealer and his mama was a junkie. He always got suspended cause he felt nobody loved him. 100 pounds when he used to get picked on in class. His father called the case and his mama smoking glass. He started hanging in the streets with the wrong ones. Because he was broke, he got a sack and a gun. Now this before we started smoking weed and having sex. He took care of his mama, even paid off her debt. He had a couple siblings, but the state came and took him. He was already out, so the state overlooked him. He moved with his grandma, but he didn't like the rules. Either that or the streets, so he had to pick and choose. Not to mention lonely, his mama on the corner buying dope from his homies. He think that he a man, but don't even understand. He got no education, he don't even got a plan. The ones he thought was looking out, looking down on him, they only come around when they want to clown on him. He getting to the point where he don't want to feel the pain. He committed suicide, Lil J was his name. Yeah, he committed suicide, Lil J was his name. If you can feel me at this time, you be bobbing your head too. I told you walk a righteous path, but you do as I do. I don't want you to die young, so live on. And when I die, please don't bury me in the cold. If you can feel me at this time, you be bobbing your head too. I told you walk a righteous path, but you do as I do. I don't want you to die young, so live on. And when I die, please don't bury me in the cold. Her real name Tamika, nickname Scamskin. She sleep around so much, it's like I just can't understand it. Nice little shake, she look like Roxy in the face. But she can't be trusted, steal from your place. She got a little daughter, but she always with a mom. Cause Tamika on the street selling sex is a job. I guess that was the only way that she had an escape. Because when she was younger, she got set up to get raped. She out looking for love, but nobody satisfied. One night I saw her with her hands covering her eye. Nothing for me to say other than baby, God bless. Having sex with niggas ain't no way to kill stress. But she gon' live her life the way that she wanna live. And it's very irresponsible because she got a kid. Her daughter break that crown, asking where her mommy at. Grandma always gotta tell her that she coming back. But they don't understand that Tamika died slow. Sleeping with everybody, she got sick in her, you know. Ain't no help to give, she ain't even trying to live. She know she about to die, so it is what it is. Whoa.
So loud, baby. See y'all out there. Shook your body as your temple. You don't need no man to make you feel good. Keep that, be careful, this can happen to you.
If you can feel me at this time, you be bobbing your head too. I told you walk a righteous path, but you do as I do. I don't want you to die young, so live on. And when I die, please don't bury me in the cold. If you can feel me at this time, you be bobbing your head too. I told you walk a righteous path, but you do as I do. I don't want you to die young, so live on. And when I die, please don't bury me in the cold.
Thinking about the struggles, always on the hustle, but tonight's the night. Medicated, but I'm super agitated, so let's get high. Gather up the old crew, let's do this right. Grab a few beers, now let's take flight. Let's party like it's going out of style, screaming away them cars like they used to foul. Got to get to clearing my head of all these files. No half-stepping, we going a mile, ain't stopping now till we all got a smile. Keep stacking cans till we build a pile, passing it around all the while. Going through my head, putting my thoughts on trial.
Let's take the night and start to fly. Call for some friends and all we have. Celebrate the fact that we all belong. So tonight, don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Don't get high. Don't kill my vibe. And we start to think about the old days, clearing out my old ways, fixing all my wrongs, looking to the sky, feeling out the world around me, thinking about these people and why they lie. But I'm not gonna stress it out, just live my life, working on getting it in. There's always a way to win, walking through this life of sin, but thinking about how great it's been, having fun with all my friends, we ready to do it all again. Got my love with me and she loves me still. I love the way she makes me feel. I gotta keep it real, she helps me through the nights. It took a little while, but now I do this right. So stand with me all through this fight. You are my life. Let's take the night and start to fly. Call up some friends and all we have. Celebrate the fact that we all belong. So tonight, don't kill my vibe. Don't get high. Don't kill my vibe. And we start to fly. I get it from my moms. She told me never let them stress me out, so I never let them stress me out. I did it cause my moms. It's only fam in my section now, cause your friends don't be sticking around. I get it from my moms. She told me never let them stress me out, so I never let them stress me out. I did it cause my moms. It's only fam in my section now, cause your friends don't be sticking around. I get it from my moms. 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 I did it from my moms. Gotta get it from my moms. Gotta get it from my moms. I get it from my moms. Working all day long, hard-headed and stubborn. Don't give a fuck what you want, nigga. I do what the fuck I want. Grind hard, put the team on. Live life like your last days, all the bullshit can stay gone. Don't nobody work as hard as me. Work hard for my family. Niggas hate that's so lame to me. Same shit, people changing on me. Live and learn, nothing new to me. I'm trying to put up for my city. Fuck, hate to live life for my mama. I get it from my mom. She told me never let them stress me out, so I never let them stress me out. I did it cause my mom's. It's only fam in my section now, cause your friends don't be sticking around. I get it from my moms. She told me never let them stress me out, so I never let them stress me out. I did it cause my moms. It's only fam in my section now, cause your friends don't be sticking around. I get it from my moms.
I get it from my moms. I get it from my moms. I get it from my moms. I get it from my moms. Have to get it from my moms. Gotta get it from my moms. Gotta get it from my moms.
I get it from my moms. My race is trying to keep up. Going through this hard struggle, gun in my mouth, suicide thoughts. Smoke this weed just to kill the thoughts. Taking shots, I got bullet wounds. Write the stories in my notepad so y'all understand what I'm going through. My told me to believe my soul, so I need to do what I gotta do. Stay real and always stay true. Like a board game shit, gotta make moves. I'm headed to the top. Pray to God I don't drop. And I'm trying to work hard and get it to my heart.
I get it from my moms. She told me never let them stress me out. So I never let them stress me out. I did it cause my moms. It's only fam in my section now. Cause your friends don't be sticking around. I get it from my moms. She told me never let them stress me out. So I never let them stress me out. I did it cause my moms. It's only fam in my section now. Cause your friends don't be sticking around. I get it from my moms. 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 Gotta get it from my moms. Gotta get it from my moms. Gotta get it from my moms.
And welcome back to Spotlight of Columbus on WTMH Radio online live. I said that right this time, Capone. I did.
You hesitated. Live. We're gonna figure it out. You're gonna be like, yo, this is Patrice Morrison. Welcome back to Spotlight of Columbus on WTMH Radio. We're live.
We're live.
No, don't do that.
We live, baby.
They're watching you.
We're live.
She said.
She
got excited.
I do that all the time. Why you
Mom, it's okay. It's
I do
okay.
that. I
You
really
see, she
do.
gave you the mommy voice like that. She's like, y'all
Why
know.
you think I looked over?
Stephanie goes down. I'm like, yay!
Oh,
And they're like, no,
that's not a good
don't do
thing.
that. No, don't do it. So again,
Hercules.
I'm going to say it right. Spotlight of Columbus. We are live here at WTMH Radio. And let's get back to Demetrius. He's going to talk to us some more as far as the things that he's doing out there in Columbus, Ohio.
Nah, I was just to be honest, listening to Capone answer some of Williams' questions, and where I thought he was going to go with it, because a lot of people ask me, yo, DC, why you always doing everything? Why you always think you could do everything? And so what motivates me is there's more to learn. That's what the motivation is. I don't know everything. So until I know everything, I'm gonna keep doing other stuff.
But you are all.
So he gonna do everything.
So
He's doing everything.
So I'm gonna just keep learning. So if there's something I need to learn how to do, I'm gonna just keep learning how to do it, no matter where it is or what field it might be in. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like Capone said, when you're in entertainment or whatever it is you decide to do, one thing's always going to lead to another.
Definitely.
There's never a stagnant, and once you stay stagnant, you might as well go ahead and quit.
Yeah.
So therefore, what motivates me is I don't know everything yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that knowledge of a lot master of one. No, I'm a master of everything.
Yeah.
So
he said he ain't trying to be Nicodamus.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. So when it came to deepest, I did what I could do with that. If Denise ever calls me to this day, I'll still do my deepest duties. Spotlight of Columbus, we got shows coming up. We got, I had to learn how to, get behind the camera. Learn that, I have a graphic design.
That's fun, ain't it? The camera fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
And everybody, whoever holds the camera, they get the women too.
Yeah.
They like, take a picture.
Everybody always want to get your shots.
You like, come on, I got you. Come on, bring it in.
I got to be careful with that though, because I got a wife. She be paying attention to who I take pictures of. But
Okay.
Shout out Christy. Shout out Christy. I got him here. He's all right.
I was hypothetically speaking.
Well, nah, because
serious.
It happens, even unknowingly. You might take a couple more pictures of one person than the other.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
You be looking at them like, you be like, damn, I had a job to do. I didn't do the job.
So, but yeah, so Spotlight, Patrice asked me to do a couple things, so I jumped in on that. We got some shows coming up. We're planning some big events. Definitely. To actually relaunch, the official real launch. The big launch. Get everybody involved. Got that going. My DC services has picked up tremendously. So I'm doing everything. I actually just came from a job doing that to come here to the radio. So with that, I'm doing everything like Patrice said, from hanging TVs to running security cameras to I'm building a little booth. It's a prayer room, but it looks like a studio booth.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, so
you can do it just enough and get the right thing instead of getting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all right. That's all you need is a 3x3.
Yeah, it's
closet.
It's 3 foot 8 inches by 3 foot 8 inches.
See, I was close.
Yeah. So that's what they got going. You know what I mean? Doing some backsplash work for them. So I do a little bit of house renovation and remodel. So hey, that's a plug. If anybody need anything done, probably cheapest in Columbus. So holla at me.
Oh yeah, we might need him from upstairs. We need some AC docking done upstairs.
So we're hearing from Miss Classy Robinson. She says congratulations as far as Spotlight of Columbus.
Yeah,
thank you, T.
Yeah, that's T. That's who we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, but it always had a bag.
Always had a bag.
Yeah, crazy.
So again, I would like to thank our audience for tuning in. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about as far as with Spotlight of Columbus and what my motivation was for this particular platform that I did, which I did get a little bit into it as far as the entrepreneurships and everything like that. But I think it was because of all, just like Capone was saying, just like Demetrius was saying, just like William was saying. Well, William hasn't had the struggle. I'm sorry. Let me change that. What Capone and Demetrius was saying as far as the struggle with getting there, you have not had a struggle at all.
I'm still not there yet, so I still got some time to trail.
But I'm just talking about in general as far as getting.
Let me go through my struggle my own way. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm just speaking as far as just people that try to put you down, say what you can't do, to the point where you got to show them, that okay, you can say what you want. But it's about proving, not just to me, it wasn't even about proving it to them. It was about proving it to myself on everything that I've tried to do and put out there, whether it be with Deepest Entertainment, with Spotlight of Columbus, with the modeling that I was doing, with the commercials that I started doing, just to see if there was something I can do as far as acting, and then with the movie, that I was actually, that I actually was in. But it was just, all the different things that I've done was never planned for, it never was anything that it was planned for me. It's just something that kind of, hey, I see somebody doing that. Why can't I do it? And then when you mention it to somebody, it's always something negative. So that was my motivation to say, okay, well, I'm gonna show you that I can do this, and I'm gonna show you that I can do that. And with each thing I've had that. And I think that's been with all of us from what I'm hearing, that it's always been somebody saying what we can't do, and we're showing them that we can. Now, that's why I say with William, I never have let him, and don't get me wrong, when he was in school, a few haters, though. He's had, when he was in school, and that's what I taught him is, even with teachers, like, well, he's only, going to be this and that because he has this or he has that. And what I always made sure that he knew is that I don't care what anybody says. It's going to be up to you to decide what it is you're going to do. And on my end, I'm not going to let you give up. And if you do, you're going to have problems with me. And I think that's what really motivated him.
Listen, when she said you're going to have a problem with me, I was just like, let me just go and do this thing and get this out the way real quick. That was one of the bonuses of work, actually living with I'm gonna say a mogul, honestly, because she's a mogul in her own right. Because
nigga want that weekend dinner.
I have gotten a little
that banana pudding, like my member on the radio, I shouted you out, right?
No, the banana pudding do sound right.
But with that said, though, what and kind of what Patrice I think was going after, and like I said, we've been working together for quite some time now. That is what Spotlight is all about. Is actually putting together people. It's just a big networking team. Putting together people that are doing things that people have told us we can't do it. Now, it's a group of us that's saying that you can. It's so instead of everybody always being against each other, let's get together and let's make this movement and keep it going.
Get this money.
Yes,
money.
Get that money.
Get that bag.
So yeah, and again, I really do appreciate everybody, including my new family that has been my, that has really supported me in all of this. And again, yeah, you guys, and just like you said, sometimes it's not about the family that's the support, it's about the total strangers that's supporting. And I do feel like I truly have came into a awesome family here today, and it's going to go on and on and on. And we are going to get Miss Denise Walls in here, and she already knows it.
There we go.
Yeah, we are going to get a multitude of talent in here.
Now it's a party.
Yes, and we're going to get. See, I'm done with y'all.
It's your facial expression, bro. I'm over here just talking.
I looked down. I didn't say nothing. He looked over. I'm looking down like Jesus. Don't look.
And of course, we're gonna have our models in here too. Those are my baby girls.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and your sisters, your family. Yes. Y'all got too quiet. I said family. I said family.
They in my heart.
He said, if I need a kidney, they can't give me one. That is not family. No, I'm joking.
We gotta have the same blood type.
Look.
I'm just playing.
She looked at you like.
No, it's all love for all my sisters.
Say it again.
I'm gonna say my
Say it one
sisters.
more time.
It's all love for all my sisters.
That sounds awesome. Spot out of Columbus. Woo woo.
Where we live in West
Virginia.
I can't with you.
So what we're going to try, just like Capone said too, we're going to have a few different things going on too here in the radio station. We're going to have that ugly T-shirt party for Christmas. I'm hoping to do a birthday party
sweater
at the end of the month.
We having the speed dating mixer event, the speed dating mixer, and we would love to incorporate a birthday gathering.
That's going to be so
you bring
weird.
your peoples, we just gonna. The one thing here at WTMH Radio is we make sure the people that we bring along work hard, so we can allow each other to play hard too.
All right,
like that's it. Because sometimes it'd be like, man, we be stressed out, so we be like, you know what, we about to have a ball, and we just gonna have fun. We just gonna have fun, man. We've thrown little things where a lot of people didn't show up, but we made the best out of it. And you'd have thought it was 300-400 people in there the way we kick it. So we just
I know
had fun.
at the Halloween party I had fun.
Oh man, we had a ball at the Halloween party was just fun.
It looked like it was live.
I think just because it was Halloween, you know what I'm saying? People
I
do
couldn't
like
even
to dress
see
up.
anybody, and I had fun.
Man, because I got to.
You couldn't even see nobody.
because I go heavy with the fog machine. I'll just step on it, just let it go.
You hit him with a bat, man. You came out the fog, huh?
I'll tell you can't see nothing. But then we got laser lights going through the thing.
It was all over the place.
If somebody would have came in with, we did have a camera, but it was like a video setting. You know what I'm saying? Then we got DJ Dre with his lights. We got lights over here. Man, I hate that smoke. And mind you, I got a club fog machine. Man, listen, it was really foggy in there. You could have. If that chemical was if that chemical was deadly, you'd have been high. I'm telling you, it was. And then it was like, Raven, that's too much. It's never enough. It's never. Then we have free liquor with liquor, fruit, everything, and snacks, no dirt.
And I tasted liquor fruit, and I thought it was just fruit, like a juice.
You got my mama drunk, huh?
Nah, hey, listen.
You didn't taste it. You didn't even taste the liquor in it. I didn't even start feeling it.
I didn't heard this before when she got lit. You didn't got my mama drunk.
Hey, nah.
Yeah, because I'm not a drinker.
She's not a drinker.
There was 4 bowls. They called vodka punch bowls.
Yeah, that wasn't the name. They didn't show the name on there.
Well, we're not supposed to put a name.
You had them
on
turned to the back. They named it, but they turned it around.
It's a Halloween.
So the public couldn't see
listen.
it.
It's a Halloween party. You're supposed to ask, what is that?
So foggy, so you don't know what was put in that drink.
Did you have your contacts?
Hey, I could be honest. It was straight vodka, but there was some strong vodka we had in there. I'm telling you,
because I didn't taste it until after, like when I got up.
Because I used to own clubs and strip clubs. I know how to mix some liquor and some fruit, man. Look, everybody's like, this fruit was good, and they was like,
yeah,
what's happening? We was like, oh shit, it's working. It's working.
Because I got to the elevator and I was just like, woo. And I was like, bye, Capone, I'll see you. And I was like, woo. Yeah, I had to get a little air before I got in there.
You did that to my mama.
Man, listen, it's a Halloween parties is mandatory that you're supposed to ask questions. Like, is that juice or not juice?
It was. I thought it was juice.
Is this some Kool-Aid? It's never juice. It's never juice.
And I even
never drink it too much.
And I even ate the fruit. Those pineapples were really good.
She a fruit lover, so
yeah. So I think that's what actually got me intoxicated.
Component got my mama drunk, man.
Man, she grown.
I said it didn't even.
Well, I'm gonna tell her no. She's gonna be like, "Fuck you." I'm gonna eat this. Now it was dope. We had a good time, and man, we just had a good time. We had scary movies playing on the wall on the projector and stuff. Like it was pretty good. The other little VIP rooms, we had lights in the corners of the couches, and I had smoke going under the couches and stuff. It was really dope, man.
Sound live.
Yeah. So for our events, we're just going to do it like that every time and just have a ball, man.
See, and unfortunately, William had to work, so he couldn't be there. He wanted to be there.
He was there in spirit.
Yeah,
I was watching the live.
Yeah,
I was watching the live.
Whose live was you watching?
Hers.
Yeah,
she had it. Yeah, she know when to bring out the live. I was just like, I was like, is that my cousin, my auntie there? Oh.
No,
I'm
that
missing
was
out.
a whole nother party.
I'm missing out.
That was parties. That wasn't this.
She was party hopping, and you trying to say I was getting her drunk?
Yeah, I went to 3 cases.
You sure it was them that got
you? Nah, she don't know. She just felt the fruit. That's all she remembers.
Y'all had fruit. You claimed that y'all had fruit.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
I'm gonna blame it on you then.
Yeah, we had liquor, juice.
He said it was pretty fruity.
Yeah, it was fresh fruit too. It was. We had a good time. It was our first time doing a Halloween party up there, and we dressed it up pretty dope. And salute everybody that came out. Salute everybody that didn't get to come out, because when they seen the pictures and see how we had the red carpet in there and everything. Yeah, it was.
We took pictures. It was really, really, really nice.
I'm gonna say I was jealous.
So just think how the speed day mixer gonna go.
See, I can't.
And what date is that, Capone?
I can't do that.
The last Saturday.
You're gonna ring on your finger, yeah? Huh? I can't.
Because I finished the flyer. All right, the 25th. The 25th.
The 25th of November.
Yeah, the 25th. It's the last Saturday of the month. It starts at 8 o'clock. The speed day is going to be from like 8 to 10. After that, it turns to a mix where everybody mingling and kicking it. It's going to be a wine-only party. We're providing the wine and the snacks again.
Shout out.
$5 tickets for the ladies.
I could do one.
$10 tickets for the man. And we're going to do 50-50 raffles, and we're just going to party.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to round this out. But before we go, I do want to go through everybody just for you to tell them exactly how they can reach out to you if they want anything done. And we're going to start with Capone first.
I need more information.
So, Capone, tell us we can get it with you.
Yo, y'all already know, man. Y'all know me around here. This your boy Raven Capone, aka Mr. Washington. Y'all already know I'll play almost any track sent from anywhere. You send it to me, hq614@yahoo.com. You get 5 callers in on Tuesday between 4 and 6. I'll make sure I play it live. If I like the song, I'm going to play it anyway. You can submit your video. If your video is dope, I'll play it at the beginning of my show, but you got to send me the link or send me not the AVI file, but a correct MP4 file, or else I will not play it because the AVIs is too big. So, the Buckeye Underground Show, yo, get at us, man. Yo, this your boy Raven Capone. And next.
Okay, right. William, tell us about how we can contact you.
You can actually follow me everywhere. William Ryan on Facebook. I am William Ryan Music on Instagram. Right along with my graphic design legendary images, also on Instagram and Twitter. The same thing. Please show support. I know you guys love it. If you love detail, love art in general, music, I know you love music. Tune in and keep following. Telling you, it's a movement.
And Demetrius,
what it do is DC. You can catch me on Facebook, Demetrius DC the Great Crockett. You can also email me dcservices614@gmail.com, and I'll throw my number out here because it's on everything anyway. 614-452-2223. 614-452-2223. Yeah.
And again, my name is Patrice, and I'm with Spotlight of Columbus on WTMH Radio, online radio live. See how good that was?
Oh, yeah. I'm with Spotlight. You can also just call the radio station. They'll find us too. 614-781-0754.
Plug. And I really appreciate everybody that tuned in today. We will be back next week, Monday. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to have some more great entertainment. Hopefully, Capone will still kind of touch in there again with us. We're going to see.
And I got you, player.
Yeah. Monday.
Got you,
and we're going to round this out with some more music. And thank you again for tuning in. Love you guys. See you next Monday.
Peace.
Defend himself from what? From what? What was he defending himself from? Tell me that. Some of you motherfuckers think this a joke.
This ain't no game. For real.
They straight, they think this a fucking joke. We with you, baby. We with you. They want him back in Ferguson. I can't get nobody back.
All our pain to the ones we love. Hands up, hands up. No justice, no peace. Does anybody care for the pain of the mothers? Does anybody care for the tears that be running down their cheeks? Cause they baby just got killed in these streets by the people that's supposed to protect and serve. For the darkness, where with the light, they supposed to be the ones read us of rights, but how can they when they not even doing right? All they wanna do is take a life, but we wrong if we stand and fight. Man, I can't stand the sight of the government. Babies dying, mamas crying, criminals getting off, and they love it. R.P. to Mike Brown. Trayvon, got my hoodie on, ready to get my stack on, cause I'm a renegade and I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause Lord knows they could've did it in a better way, but they chose a different route and they thought it was bullet before they let them come out. Now you knew what you was doing before you even did it, and you know you should pray for the crimes that you committed, and you know you was wrong, but your ass still did it. Lord, I pray for the innocent, and I pray that their souls was heaven sent, and I pray for the parents that's so caring for their loved ones, cause I know they on their knees and they cannot breathe. So I pray to you, Lord, help us, please.
Why they gotta lie? Why they gotta die? Mama on the corner screaming, why like this? No mother should ever look at a child like this. Nobody should ever hurt a child like this. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Said I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Nah, looking over my shoulder. I didn't do anything wrong, that's what I told you. You don't listen to the ground, yeah, you just fold them. Cause we seem to be at the bottom of this here totem. Don't matter the age, man, your rage, man, and your fear, man. Get the best of you, man. And yeah, I'm talking to the man, cause I want y'all to understand. No longer puppets here, man. Cause all this dying can't be in the plan. This dying can't be in the plan. Yeah, blood in the streets. It's a shame. Can we stop at sheets? Influenced by way of living. Say it will make you a beast. But talking about selling poison ain't the way to breach. These young minds, they spending time living lies. Say that it can get you money, yeah, your future looking bright. But remember, quick money always comes with a price. Sooner or later, that price will be alive. Follow the Lord and your path will be realized. Yeah.
Follow the Lord and your path will be realized. Young minds and spending time living life. Follow the Lord and your path will be realized.
I have a dream. One day, this nation will rise up. There must the true meaning of the street. Behold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
R.P. to Trayvon, R.P. to Mike Brown, R.P. to everybody who ain't getting no love before this died down. Civilians are getting killed, homie. The law committing crimes now. Soon we all gonna be in trouble. It's only a matter of time now. So if anybody's saying I'm wrong, tell them zip it up as if they fly down. Got me nervous even when I drive home. Just because I'm black, I'm making shot down. Speaking to them in the wrong tone, things get escalated, raising eyebrows. Get recorded because you got your phone on. No indictment, but you might get 5 rounds. That's real. Man, I told you that I'm fed up. Gotta tell my homies, try and keep your head up. Everybody out here always getting set up. Will it ever let up? Cause even if you put your hands up and you say you give it, man, you might get wet up. They ain't even think about using their handcuffs, and it's true. And I can't go blame every cop, but if we don't do something now, all this crime will never stop. Protest after protest over those who protect us, yet shoot to kill and arrest us. You committed crimes, you been best took. Hey, I seen both the good and the evil. I met great men who have badges, love protecting their people. I've seen civilians kill others because finances ain't equal. Those sides have got to change. I pray that my message can reach down.
Why you gotta lie? Why they gotta die? Mama on the corner screaming, why like this? Nobody should ever look at a child like this. Nobody should ever hurt a child like this. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Said I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Why they gotta lie? Why they gotta die? Mama on the corner screaming, why like this? Nobody should ever look at a child like this. Nobody should ever hurt a child like this. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Said I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.